Hey guys, so welcome to our new video. Today we are going to write a program to find if a number is a prime number or not. So prime number is basically a number which is only divisible by 1 or itself. So it doesn't have any divisors apart from itself and 1. So to find if a number is a prime number, what we have to do is we have to check if it is either not 0 or 1, or if it is greater than 1, we'll have to check uh, from 1 to that number. We'll have to loop it through, and we'll have to check if the number is divisible by any of the numbers. Now there is a trick here. So if you suppose, say for example, if you have the number which is 51. Now if you want to check if 51 is a prime number, you don't have to go through from 1 to 51, dividing 51 by each and every number till 51. What you can do is you can go till half. So you can go till 51 by 2 and check till that number. If there is no divisible number there, then you can skip the rest of it, and that would give you a result that okay, it's a prime number now. It is not divisible by any number until n by 2. So that's the formula basically. So the first thing that we need to do is to take the number input from the user. Now in Java, getting input from the user, you'll have to use scanner. So scanner is a class which is there in the java.util package. So as you see, we have imported java.util.scanner here. And now what we'll do is we just create a simple object of scanner class. Now what we'll do is we'll give it an input as a constructor. So it should take an input from the system. And that's it. Now when you want to take that input, we have to catch it in a variable. So it would be int num equal to sc dot next int c. Okay. And information that what we want it to enter. Okay. Now as and when we have that number, we'll find out that what is the half value or the middle value. So I'll take a mid num divided by 2, right? Now the first thing I have to do is to check if the number is equal to 0 or if the number is equal to 1. If that's the case, then we know that they're not prime numbers, and just write not a prime number. Otherwise, what we have to do is we have to keep a flag, or I would say is prime true. We will see for int I is equal to 0 equal to 2, I is less than mid, I plus plus maybe equal to mid. And in this loop what we'll do is we'll just check if num is divisible by I and it gives result 0, then we just have to set is prime is false. Now why we have done that is, if we find any number from 2 till the mid of the value, so suppose if for example if I have num is equal to 50, so I'll go till 25. So if I go from 2 to 25 and I see that there is no number which divides the number which we have taken as an input, so if we find at least one number dividing that the number that we have given input, so then the number that we have entered is not a prime number because it has a divisor, right? So that's the reason we have set this condition that okay, if you find any number, you just set it as false and then you break the loop. Now after this loop, either this loop will break in or it will be run completely. So if after this loop we see that okay, is prime is true, still true, so then what we'll do is we'll return to the user that okay, your number that you entered is a prime number. or else it would not be a prime number. So we can copy this condition. Okay, I think this should work. Right. So let's see this in action. Okay guys, so as you see I have copied the code to the text editor, and now we have run the code for the first input, that is 2. So we're checking if 2 is a prime number. So the code that we entered, let me just try one more which is a prime number, and then the last input will check if it's not a prime number. So let's try 66. 66 is not a prime number. Okay, so I think the code is working, and do let me know if you have any doubts in this program. And I think this is the easiest way to write a program to find if a number is a prime number or not in Java. So thank you so much for watching this video, and do like this video, and do subscribe if you like what we are doing. And if you want these kind of programs, more programs to be done, you can comment down in the video what kind of programs you want me to cover up. And do subscribe to the channel for the updates, and welcome to Code to Learn.